Hey-o.
Oh,
What's
come on,
going
Shawn, you
on,
can do it.
everybody?
Come on, Shawn.
Hello.
There you go.
Hey-o. Hey-o.
I figure
Wow.
I figure when we're at the fourth episode, Shawn can do that. He's earned it.
I know. We got to keep on track. We can't get too slap happy after doing all
No, God only knows the professionalism here is.
Absolutely. We got to finish with a flourish and keep it on track. And once again, it's another episode of IoT Nuggets. Thank you, everybody, for being with us. We're very excited to have Shawn back. This has been a great series with Shawn Sweeney of Alef. I'm Doug Cohen from M10 Social. I'm joined by Steve Brummer, the illustrious Steve Brummer, which I've been forgetting to say over the last
Yeah. You know what? I'm all now. I'm just not happy now. This is something.
The illustrious Steve Brummer. And we've been talking up until now about Alef and Alef's story and why private networks matter and the applications you can do with private networks. And on this episode, we're going to kind of bring that up to the present and what's going on now here in June of 2022. What are we excited about? What is Alef doing? What's happening in the IoT space that Alef is making changes and being thought and product and deployment and go-to-market leaders. So having said all that, Steve, I'm going to pass that on to you and Shawn, and we can discuss.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Doug. So, Shawn, as we wrap up this four-part series about Alef and private networking and security and all the aspects around it, a couple things I wanted to kind of end with. From a product standpoint, we know where you are today. What do you see over the next 6 to 12 months? I mean, edge computing, the APIs, all that kind of stuff. Tell us what you see coming down the road for Alef.
Sure. So, mobile network as a service is really foundational, Steve, to everything else that we do, right? And so to give you a quick example of, hosting an application at the edge, we've been working with who does something called scene graphing. And what scene graphing does is it allows an application running on the Alef edge or the edge point in the near premise location to the enterprise and taking in various video streams from a facility and then creating a 3D model of what that looks like. Now, the specific application initially for us was a warehousing application, but what it allowed us to do is to build an understanding of what that 3D space was, and then to essentially alarm when there were conditions that were, out of specification, let's say. And this is something that we're seeing more and more requirements for. This idea, and again, it was a warehousing application, so it's dealing both with forklifts as well as forklift drivers. And so, to understand where they are in space and then to be able to track those, alarm on them, use it for OSHA investigations and so forth is just a great example of one of the many things that we see emerging and being run on our infrastructure. So I hope that gives you kind of a good feel for something, a real world application.
Yeah. So we're very fortunate that the people that watch these IoT Nuggets from around the world are mostly within the ecosystem. They are either developers or ISVs or systems integrators or channel partners of some sort. Can you tell us a little bit about your go-to-market strategy and where's the money? Like, how's this work?
Absolutely. So, our go-to-market is channel-based, period. We don't take deals direct. We work exclusively through the channel. And so right now we have what we think is a pretty good incentive for the channel, both in terms of discounts and in terms of spiffs. And so this is something that we'll continue to explore and deal with. But that's just one of the many things I think that we've seen a great deal of excitement in the market, both at whether it be small channel partners that are focused on a specific vertical and a specific geography, or indeed some of the global systems integrators that we also have some partnerships with as well.
Well, I can tell you, everybody that's out there, you know that we at BH IoT Group are really focused in on expanding channel partner programs for our clients on a worldwide basis. And that's a big part of what we're doing with Alef. You'll be able to go to a dealer portal. You'll be able to get all access to all the information, all the forms, deal registration programs, pricing, billing, compensation, marketing information, all through a dealer portal that we're helping put together. The information for you to be able to provide to your enterprise prospects and clients, and all the support that's needed for being successful to resell the Alef brand of products and services. So we're really excited about the opportunity of the expansion, worldwide expansion of the Alef Channel Partner Program. So that we're excited about. But the focus is on enterprise. And one of the things that we have to do is support them, both from a customer, a technical standpoint, and from a product standpoint. Wanted to make sure that you explain to everybody how deep your technical capabilities are and your support, either from a channel perspective for the enterprises.
Yeah, and so we see level 1 support as being something that the channel partner certainly participates in, if not carries the day on. Moving up the stack, level 2 support is something that is a shared responsibility between us and the channel partner, and then ultimately escalations or level 3 support is something that Alef does on their own. We've got probably in the neighborhood of 10 people right now working in support, and so they follow the clock, as you can appreciate, and so we think we've got a real solid solution there. From our perspective. Of course, we have an API only platform, and indeed, I think any support issues that typically kind of show up in the implementation phase, not necessarily in the operations phase once things are up and running. But we feel highly confident in our ability to support the product and also to support the channel supporting the product, certainly at level 1. And level 2 where it's required.
You have a fantastic marketing team. Love working with them every day. wearealef.com is the website, full of great information, videos, ideas as to what you can work on and how we work together. You will be with us at IoT Evolution in Fort Lauderdale at the end of June, which is really we're happy to have a partnership with you for that. So final comments, we're wrapping up a 4-part series. Give us a trial close on why people should work with us.
Hey,
so they can contact you or me.
We have a 500 megabit service at $8.99 a month, and I think the price can't be beat. And so come on down to Crazy Steve's on that deal now.
There you go. Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Shawn. This has been great. Spending these 4 episodes with you and continuing to grow and expand our relationship. So appreciate your time. Excellent information.
Thank you, Steve.
All right, Doug, there you go. That's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Thank you, gentlemen. Shawn, once again, it's been great being with you on these on this 4-part series, starting with On the Floor, Together on Location, and then the remaining 3 that we've just put together, where we've covered a great series of topics here as it relates to Alef. You folks are doing some great things, and thank you everybody for tuning in.
Fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And IoT Nuggets will be back for more episodes, so stay tuned.
Yeah, we haven't fired ourselves yet from doing these.
Exactly. We're still kicking. And bhiotgroup.com is the website, and you can connect with Steve and John Hubler and the rest of the team there.
Go to YouTube, go to our LinkedIn pages. You can see all the episodes and get more information and updates from us in those places.
Absolutely. So, and once again, if you have anything to add in the IoT space, if you are a company doing things in the market, let us know. If you want to come on as a guest, we'd love to have you. And thank you once again, everybody. Gentlemen, have a great one. We'll see you all soon.
See ya. Thank you. Appreciate it, guys.